Well, hey, how do you like my fancy mic setup? I kind of had to improvise because my lapel mic that I usually use, I'm missing the SD card, and my other SD card I have doesn't work in there, and so needless to say, this is our setup today for good audio quality. But anyways, that's not why you guys are here. You are here for the review. So let's jump right into this. Okay, so I have here the ISOtunes free 2.0 and then the ISOtunes free original. As you can obviously tell, I've had the originals a little bit longer than I've had the second generation. So let's just talk about pros and cons. So just the biggest pro of the free in general is that you ain't got no wires. They free. You know what I'm saying? I did get the green and the 2.0, and I have the black and the original. So just a little funny story real quick. Cue the music. How I got these was my brother has these, and he lost one of them, and you can buy just a replacement. So that he did that. He bought the replacement, but they sent like the whole thing. They sent a whole complete set of the free. But what turned out, the charging case didn't work, so they had some like extra sets or not extra, but they had sets that I guess malfunctioned where the charging cases were bad, and they were just sending out the full set and people bought a replacement. It was what we figured. So he ended up, after he bought it, he ended up finding the missing piece that he lost, the earpiece. So I just paid him what he paid for it, and I got the set. And then of course the charging case went out like after I used it. Like I don't think it even charged once. So I ended up having to buy a new case. So I ended up paying pretty much full price for it, but that was okay. So that's a nice sound. So the biggest difference I have seen from the free original to the free 2.0 is how the Bluetooth works. So the Bluetooth technology has been updated on the new generation to where, like on the old free, they connect individually. Like you can either connect to free right or free left. On these, you only have one option. It's free 2.0. And when you connect, it doesn't matter which ear you take out. If you just want to have one ear in, you can take it out and stick it back in the case. You don't have to connect the other one. With these, like if you say you connected with the right, and then for some reason you wanted to take the right out and just leave the left in, you had to connect to the left ear once you put the right back in the case. It wouldn't keep playing. But like with these, it doesn't matter. They're connected all the time together, I guess. I'm not actually exactly sure how this technology works, but I like it a lot better because I don't have to worry about which ear did I connect. Oh, yeah, I need to reconnect to this one now. If I just want to have one in, I don't have to worry about that. So that is the biggest pro that I've seen for these. Now I have had a problem with these. Like if I pause the music or whatever I'm listening to, and then I hit the play button, which I'll talk about the buttons on here in a minute. It will be like kind of crackly when it comes back on for just like sometimes it's 5 seconds, sometimes it's 10, 15, in between there somewhere. And I contacted ISOtunes about it and just asked them, is this something you're having a problem with, or is that something you're seeing? They're like, no, we've never had anybody complain about that. So it's not a big deal. I can live with it because it doesn't happen every time. Anyways, I'll probably be talking to them further about it, so let's see. Okay, so the buttons on the free 2.0 and the free original work exactly the same. So to turn them on and off, obviously, take them out of the case, they're on. They turn on automatically. Put them back in the case, they turn off. Or if you just want to turn them off manually, you just hold the button down until they turn off. And then same thing for turning them back on. Excuse me. So connecting them, no big deal. They come up on your device. So then obviously you charge the case, you get up to 3 what was it, 21 hours of charging from the case. Yeah, no, 7 hours. The earbuds last 7 hours, and you get 15 hours of charging time from the case. And then here's the box. You know, they came in. You can see it. That's the 2.0. Oh yeah, another thing that the 2.0 has is they have a higher decibel hearing protection. 25 NRR, while the other ones I think had 22, the original. And then obviously if you want to skip ahead on a song, double click on the right. You want to skip back, triple click. You want to turn the volume up, one click on the left. You want to turn the volume down, double click on the left. Now I don't know if you can make a call with these, like just from the button. Like on some of their other models, like the Extra 2.0 that I have, you can double click the middle button, the power button, and it will call the last person you called, which sometimes can be slightly embarrassing when you do it on accident. So here's what they look like out of the case. I typically use I always use the white smallest ones because I have small ears, I guess. I guess the biggest con I have for these is that they can be easy to get lost because they're not attached to a wire or anything. They're real small. They could get lost easily, and it happens, which is why they sell replacement earbuds. So overall, my review of these is good job, ISOtunes. Now, and they work good for me now. Okay, they may not work good for everybody. Just like my last review I did of the ISOtunes Link, they did not work for me. They did not fit comfortable on my head. They did not work. My head started to hurt like really bad after just a couple hours of using them. Maybe these don't work for you. Maybe the Link worked really good for you and you like them, and that's okay. This is just my personal opinion and what has worked for me. So I mentioned the ISOtunes Extra 2.0. I don't know why I can't think of that earlier. That was next to these. Those are probably my favorite ones, I would say, that I've used ISOtunes. So I've used the Extra original, Extra 2.0, the Pro original, and then Free original, Free 2.0, and the Link. So expanding my horizons on the ISOtune products. Hopefully I'll get to try more of them in the future and review them for you. Alrighty, until next time, keep mowing your heart out.